Welcome goth rockers to Creatives on the Couch, presented by ASJ Publishing. I'm your host, Christine Madaffrey, and today I'm speaking with Darkness Visible, goth rock band, and here we have on the couch, and welcome to David Black, Axel Gunn, Meeka, Zia and Mutt. Hi. Hi guys, welcome to the couch.
Thanks, Christine.
Thanks for having us here.
Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. How did it start? How did Darkness Visible come to be?
It was July 1994 at a gothic rock club called Apocalypse. I was paralytic. Really, I was almost falling over myself, and I was off to the toilet, and a fella hands me a flyer and says, we're doing Australia's first ever dark wave compilation CD called Candles and Intrigue, and you look like you should be in a band.
Wow!
Right?
So you were discovered. You were paralytic and you were discovered.
Well, I had been in a band. I did know how to play, but it had been 10 years before. It was a punk rock band called Thrush.
Wow.
Anyway, when I got up the stairs, about songbirds, not
Okay, sorry.
dirty mind.
Pardon
Have to
me.
do something about you. Anyway, I got back up the stairs, and I'm still paralytic, and all of my friends are sitting there all gothed up and maybe not as drunk as me. And I showed him the flyer and I said, this fella thinks we should all be in a gothic rock band because we've got good makeup on. And nobody was laughing.
Oh, and they were thinking, hey.
Oh, yeah.
They were just drunk enough to think that might work.
Yeah, well, one of them said, look, I've been hassling you for ages because I play guitar and you used to be in a band. I don't see that it's funny. And the next guy says, I play keyboards. And another one said, oh, yeah, I sing. And basically, while drunk, I actually signed the form and gave it back to Valerios. Oh. And we had 1 month to record a song, write a song, record a song, and send it off.
And you made it for the Dark Wave album?
Oh, yeah. And we also managed to do a photo shoot.
Fantastic.
And, basically that sort of made history.
Wow.
So,
wow, in the 90s. So you became addicted?
Well, yeah, sort of. I've got a feeling it all was happening because I really wasn't thinking straight.
But a lot of great works of art happen that way. In fact, most of them.
I mean, we struggled to do that song, and the whole band, that lineup fell apart before the CD ever came out.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, because they're all goths, every time you got everyone together for a practice session, they're all stooping each other and doing stupid stuff in the middle of the... are we allowed to say that on TV?
Yes.
Well, you just did.
Yeah, well, yeah. Too late now.
So I say the answer's yes.
Yeah.
I know. They wouldn't behave.
They wouldn't behave.
It's hard to get well-behaved goths.
It's impossible. It's 100% impossible. Yeah, so the lineup just kept changing all of the time. And the band, we got into Mick Mercer's Gothic Rock Book, and anywhere you walk down the street in Melbourne, you would see in the bookshops Mick Mercer's Hex Files, and then later on Music to Die For.
Wow.
So,
You got the publicity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're going to be stupid, you'll get the attention.
Yeah. But the music, where would you say your inspirations are for the music?
That continually changed.
Right.
That very first song, everybody in the band had been... We all met just because we kept going down to the dance floor during the exact same songs.
Right.
So the influence of what was there pretty much was pure second wave goth of Nosferatu, Christian Death, Sisters of Mercy.
Right.
But if I look at what Axel and myself have done, we're old
Axel
buggers.
is our guitarist.
Yeah, I actually met Dave.
Get your hand off it. No, serious. You're on TV.
Please, Axel, please.
Hold that instead of the other thing.
Well, that's quite stimulating, isn't it?
Oh, well.
Yeah. I actually met Dave earlier, this year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he put up something on Facebook, requesting for a guitarist, and I didn't happen to see it until one of our mutual friends, TJ, he tagged me in it. saying, you know, you might want to talk to this guy, meaning me. So I responded to the tag, and just messaged Dave and I said, well, you know, what are you after? And he said, well, I like to do videos like, you know, once a year, so and I need another axe man. Sign me up. So for me, it's just like another excuse to play the guitar.
Yeah, so you
like
just love playing.
Yeah, yeah.
You just love playing. And you're like, if you had to pick your favourite guitarist of all time, come on.
Oh, Randy Rhoads, without a shadow of a doubt.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know people that would argue the toss, but go on.
I don't care.
He's bigger than most people.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't care. Like Randy Rhoads of all time, because he was not only good like as far as the playability goes, but very tasteful, but he was also good as far as the theory of it goes too.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And he could combine it, and he could actually, like his solos were like a song on its own.
Wow. Yeah. Gee, that's interesting. So, about the new single, Breaking Point.
Yeah. I don't know if you call them singles anymore.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
You've caught me out, yeah.
Well, I don't know, because
the release coming up next year in February.
Yep, somewhere around mid-February. Don't know exactly, because when you're doing a video and you're going to have the song and the video come out at the same time, things can really slow down when it comes down to the editing and a lot of that. So mid-February next year is when it's planned to have everything come out at once.
Yeah, fantastic. So first, do you want to talk about the song? You wrote the song?
Oh, yeah. The song's called Breaking Point, which is why we've got nurses and all sorts of stuff happening.
In case we reach breaking point here.
Yep. So it's about a guy that, well, it could be a girl, but because I'm doing the vocals, people will think it's a guy who has just had enough and is about to reach the breaking point.
Right. He's on the edge. He's on the edge of the precipice.
On the edge, might have gone over.
Right.
Yeah, with the video, we went for a medical theme.
Right.
Hence, you see, Axel and I don't normally walk around like this.
You really should be in a white hospital robe or a straitjacket.
Yeah, well, you'd think so.
Maybe.
You?
Well, yeah, actually I would. The straitjacket.
Well, anything that doesn't have us exposing ourselves any further than we have.
I knew you had to get that one in.
No, my todger was sticking out.
Please.
I really hadn't planned it that way.
Anyway, about the song, you're happy with the song? Because a lot of writers, they're never happy with what they've written.
This is the duck's guts, this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Good, good.
Well, I went through a few guitarists before Axel. All of them were good, but it's a hard song.
Right. For a guitarist, is it hard vocally?
Yeah, vocally, I really didn't know that I had the vocal line down until we actually did it.
Right. And you're happy with it?
Oh, yeah. Nailed that one, luckily, because I'd hate to try to write that again.
Yeah.
I think I half copied on the chorus what you were doing to get the chorus in.
Oh yeah, what the
Stay with us, Axel.
When I was doing the when I was working out the
Axel.
vocal line for the chorus.
Thanks, Christine, for not sending me up.
Yeah, I've got a feeling hey.
Another one.
Well, look, on that note, we'll come back to you after this break. Welcome back to Creatives on the Couch, and I'm speaking with Darkness Visible about their great new single and the video attached, Breaking Point. And I was just getting to... Oh my
bloody
God!
hell, this happened all the time on set too.
Please.
It wasn't me.
The gas mask. Can I have the gas mask? Please.
I didn't.
The gas mask. Me. I need it.
Yeah, send it over here too when you're done with it.
Right.
You're
well,
always getting me in trouble.
This is a G-rated program, please. And at least you're behaving much.
So it's not F-rated.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about the video that's coming out on Vimeo and YouTube.
And YouTube, yeah.
Vimeo and YouTube. Tell us about that's coming out, because that's really a combination of the music and the visuals and a whole theatrical concept, isn't it?
It is. Before, I had a concept for the video maybe 5 months ago, which was just simply, let's go over the top, a lot of bad taste, a lot of bad humour, and the worst gore you can.
Let's go nuts.
But the
Let's
band
go
also
crazy.
had a tradition of also looking for the best performers in Melbourne. So instead of me just going out and saying, hey everybody, look at me, I can play bass and I can sing and I can have 10 girls all hanging off me, like all of the other people do,
Yeah.
or a lot of them.
Yeah.
I'd go out and I'd see a great burlesque performer like Zia, and I'd say, can you be in my video?
And then in the video, Zia is
Yeah.
hanging from...
Yeah.
It's a suspension, an aerial suspension.
Well, we won't say too much, but what she's doing is utterly amazing.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
But it's not just Zia. We've got 2 Carney girls that are doing an act, and that really had to be practiced up because they're actually attacking each other with what's called blockhead tactics.
Wow.
So, yeah, they're using real traps, like animal traps, and
Oh, my God.
real whips and...
So what you're saying is that for the short video, we're really getting the sort of values of a feature film in sort of the ideas, the concepts, and the technical expertise.
Oh yeah, all jam-packed into 4.5 minutes. I mean, for the crew that did this, we used the top people from the Melbourne indie horror movie industry.
Fantastic.
How many trucks were there that came with equipment?
Oh, it'd have to be about 5 of them.
Yeah,
Easy 5.
there were dollies, cranes, jibs.
So it was a real
green
like
screen.
film production.
Oh, yeah.
How many
Oh, yeah.
How many days did the video take?
We haven't finished it.
Oh my God.
So, yeah,
so
we've got-
people are not out of danger yet.
No way.
And the
No,
death
we'll never
count?
be out of danger.
The death count on the video?
So
So far?
3. What I
Oh my
count.
God.
Yeah.
And we have pieces of them here.
Yeah.
There was,
Alas, poor
it's
Yorick,
there
I
was,
They
knew him
what
well.
they were getting into.
there was a hopper out the back.
Yeah, they didn't have to be a part of it. They knew what they were getting into.
So serves them
Yeah.
right if they fell to their death.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
we did.
yeah, I guess.
Unlike all of the other music videos that I actually did bring in a crew that are from horror movies. When the script was done, this was broken down the same as you break down a script.
A storyboard and every shot
yeah,
planned.
every single camera, the angle and the lens and what the lighting was in that.
So we probably should mention the director because
Yep.
And the
That's
cinematographer?
Stuart Fairweather,
Yeah.
who, well, you can mention a few, but I know he was on Murderdrome. He was basically on everything.
Yeah. Borders of Imagination, that was one.
That's one of the most recent.
well done, Axel.
What, the fact that I remembered it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Well
I was,
done.
He's in it.
I was scratching me bonds trying
I
to work
know,
out
I know.
what it was.
I'm
but
impressed.
Yeah,
Come
you should
on,
actually just cover that up.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah.
with the skull.
If it helps you. If it helps you.
Yeah, I don't think he needs
Another
a really
dead one.
big arm.
It's just a little head.
Now, come on,
A
guys.
skull.
Yeah.
All sorts of safety issues. So you obviously had to have an ambulance on call for the
No, just people that had
medical certificates.
medical
Well, we had to have
certificates.
the meat wagon because of the
Disposal.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, there was a lot of people with medical expertise. I mean, we needed the place to look like a hospital. Well, this was a fetish club.
Yes.
Where they actually get into real stuff. So,
So you really do need a real nurse or doctor
yeah,
on
so
hand.
those are real medical charts on the walls. We didn't bring them in to put them in there.
Yeah.
Grave
And-
diggers as well were required then.
Well, you know,
We
you've
did.
got to see the whole picture and be
the
ready
people
for.
that didn't quite make the end.
Well, there's a few I'd like to kill after it.
Oh, really? The grave diggers didn't behave? And
Oh.
your standards are so low.
No,
You'd think
but-
that anyone could meet them.
Well, I don't think behaviour is a prerequisite for a good video clip.
Right.
If you want to keep it fresh,
Yeah.
people have to be able to be spontaneous. So there's a certain amount of planning.
So you did write a script for the video.
Oh, yeah.
No, I
yeah.
remember
But
this guy.
you were not a precious writer. You allowed people to express.
I had no choice. Well, once you've done your script and you pass that on to the director of photography, they break it down. It's then in their hands.
It is.
So, yeah,
So writers can have all the hissy fits they want.
I did.
you will be ignored.
Yeah,
I was.
pretty much.
Oh no, they did let me have my hissy fits, but yeah, I was ignored. And it was like, oh, well, you're going to have fun, because if you think that's your project, wait till it goes to the guy that's the editor.
It's
the
so
editor's
interesting.
then going to look through the footage, and it doesn't matter what the other fella wanted. Everybody, when you pass the ball, has to let the next person grab it and get it to the next level
Well,
the
it
best
would've
way
been-
they know how.
It would have been good if you were there for all the bloody shoot.
Oh, yeah, that's not my fault.
You went missing in action?
I forgot all of the blood and everything.
Oh.
So, and then we got stuck in traffic. So I got back, and I looked at the first.
Yes, it would have helped if he was present for all the shoot.
My only job there was just to coach the acting.
Right.
And the very first scene I saw had Axel in it, had Tim, it had Albert Goikman. They're all better actors than me.
But
So-
you are in the video.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So I look through the window and I go, oh my God, this is very good. It's not what's scripted, but it's very good. They were doing a very classic sort of skit that looked like the Three Stooges.
You want me to mention what it was?
Oh, no, let it. They were eating pus.
Well, you may as well say, like, yeah, one of the, yeah, like, one of the,
It's okay, Matt.
one
It's
of the
okay.
actors
You didn't have to eat it,
had
did
to
you?
squeeze this
No,
pimple.
but
and
the stuff he did was worse.
Oh, how dare you? How
There was
dare you
some-
diss my dog?
Well, there were nurses and they
Mutt
were
would
having a
never
bit of fun
misbehave.
with the resuscitation dummy.
I know you wouldn't.
So they were having a bit of kinky fun with this resuscitation dummy.
Yeah, well,
And he
not
came
Mutt.
up behind them. And he did what dogs do.
Oh, Mutt. Oh, Mutt. But then at least he's a dog. Be fair, that's what dogs do. You guys,
We're
well,
not
actually,
Well, he
complaining
hasn't
guys.
peed on anything yet. I don't think so.
So
Oh,
can-
yeah, he has. Yeah.
Oh, God.
All right.
No, God's not going to help you.
Well, on that note of utter revulsion and disgust and disbelief,
Yeah.
I didn't pee on it.
It
He
wasn't me either.
it was neither of
Give it a
them.
sniff.
And we shall take a break now for these messages and try to compose ourselves for when we come back. Welcome back to Creatives on the Couch. Matt has had a drink, and I should say Matt has had a drink, and now we're all good to go. How would you guys describe the video for Breaking Point?
Ozploitation.
Ozploitation,
It is a legitimate genre,
right?
which can be sometimes. I think the genre of Ozploitation came in when the R certificate in Australia came in.
I
and
thought
then-
it was something to do with Ozzy Osbourne.
No, but he would be into it.
He'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
involved.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be in there somewhere.
Yeah, but basically Australian exploitation. We had
Right.
an R rating certificate come in, and around the same time the government gave breaks to people for investing in movies.
Right.
So although those government breaks are long gone and everyone's used to, well, you got the internet, why would you worry about an R certificate? Yeah, that name of the genre still exists. Although, I don't know if you can say it on TV, some people are renaming it WTF.
Whoa.
Yeah.
WTF.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's
Whoa.
pretty much what you're going to say.
Okay,
when you say
what
this
the-
thing. Yeah.
What,
What
the,
the fruit?
hell? What
Yeah. So,
the?
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
this is basically
But what-
schlock humour.
But what I'm getting from it is that it's going way past the kind of shock humour of the Rocky Horror Show. I'm getting the idea from you guys that you're breaking new ground here, that it's something people have not seen before.
Yeah, pretty much.
Definitely. I mean, I'm already a bit nuts, so to me it all sort of looked normal. And yeah, that's my vision. Yeah. Everyone that saw it, even people that are into that sort of thing, they're all getting back to me saying, oh, I got blocked by some places on Facebook. And I thought, hang on,
Oh, hello.
I'm going for publicity. You got the bloodiest site out and
You blocked me?
you blocked me.
How
yeah.
very dare you?
So, yeah, this could easily end up getting pulled from YouTube, which is why
Right.
I'm going to have the Vimeo back
So
up.
watch it while you can, guys.
Yeah, but basically it
You're
is.
breaking new ground. You're breaking new ground.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally with this thing.
When I
and
was
hearts
originally
and
asked-
body parts and
Yeah.
standards.
Yeah, more
When I was originally
Standards
asked to
of
describe it, I said Benny Hill meets Troma.
So it's just really your own unique creation.
I think it's unique for Melbourne because with so many people involved, like I said, you don't get much of your own way on any project.
No, absolutely. Sadly so, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. You put it out there and everybody's got an input, especially if they're into it, because then they're enthusiastic. And so each person is putting their own touch on it.
Yeah.
If it's not something that somebody wants to do, like the Carney girls or Zia, they just say, well, Dave, I don't want to be in it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is unique to Melbourne. I think there's something about Melbourne that is different to the rest of the world where we're laid back, we've got a bad sense of humour.
We're breaking new ground with culture,
But
and
I
this is
reckon
going to really rock some sensibilities.
Well, I reckon
Like
that
Barry
this
Humphries
will,
did.
Yeah. He was
Sorry, I keep
outrageous.
cutting you
Oh,
off.
Say anything, I'll
Axel.
just sit here and just
Axel
do nothing
speaks.
if you like. But
No,
I'm
Axel
sorry.
speaks.
You've got the stick,
thank
There
the
you
message
go.
stick.
Good, now shut up. All right. Yeah, look, I really think that this video will do really well over in Europe because
Yeah.
there's a lot of, like death metal bands, heavy metal bands like Mayhem, like they do sort of evil stuff like on stage. So I think that a lot of those bands will actually take to this sort of caper.
And they'll go, wow.
Yeah.
These guys are taking it to a new level.
Well, I think one thing that we've got is ours isn't malicious. We're not saying burn a church.
No. No.
Everything is done with a smile and
Tongue in cheek.
Yeah, so people will recognise
It's more
humour
comical,
straight up.
if anything.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and it's not the sort of comedy where you're putting somebody down.
No.
So
No, it's just craziness. It's just crazy.
craziness. Yeah, really done to the worst. I mean, there's farts, there's poo, there's vomit, there's no
We
snot.
like to cover all...
We forgot the snot.
How could we leave
How
that in
could you leave out the snot?
We got the pus.
there? Yeah.
We've got the pus. We've got.
I think that covers it.
But there's no snot in it. There was supposed to be, and I forgot.
Oh, no.
So nobody.
And when they're analysing this in lecture theatres in years to come, they'll be saying, but where was the snot?
Yeah.
Where was the snot?
Every bodily fluid. We've got
Except-
farts in it.
What have you got against snot?
I didn't.
Well, I think we've covered it with that pus scene. I think.
Yeah, I
that's-
think, yeah.
That's quite good, though.
Yeah.
No,
Because we had. I'm
it's music. You should have a bit of boogie in it.
You know I'm going to bring it up. I think the pus scene's quite good.
Yeah.
Like, how everyone reacted to, like, the first one, or this actor in particular, he just had this wart or whatever it was, or a welt on his face, and he squeezed it. And it goes, it's aimed at another actor, and the other actor is going, and then the other one, the one who actually squeezed it was laughing about it, so he's going, and then
So you would be, I would be scared.
Then you had another one who was vomiting,
Oh.
and then my reaction was simply like to run my finger down the arm where it was and just look at it and just.
Oh, Axel,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
So,
and
yeah.
But it was...
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. Zia gets missed
You
by that, but that's
crazy
just
people.
one skit in the first couple of seconds. It gets
You
worse.
crazy kids. Oh, it gets worse.
Oh yeah, there's.
good.
Yeah, every bodily fluid.
It's
is in
downhill
there.
from the pus.
Yeah,
We start with
so
pus and we go downhill from there.
Yeah,
Well,
But
somewhere
also
in there
some
there's
crazy
poo.
and amazing scenes.
it lands
Oh
on the
yeah,
shelf.
because they've got a lot of performers, and they're like, Zia's doing burlesque shows. I think you're somewhere in the top 5 of burlesque for Australia at the moment.
Wow.
Victorian state final.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
So, and Michelle White, who is one of the Carney girls, has got a Guinness Book of World Records for sword swallowing.
Oh my God, you have a sword swallower.
So,
Professional sword
if you've got performers that are all at the top,
Of their
acknowledge
game.
that these are great, they can do stupid stuff. It's not a child coming up with no skills that says, oh yeah, I'm going to go.
Oh, no.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of thought behind it.
Oh,
Yeah, when you've got somebody who's at the top and they're very talented, and then they actually do a really bad taste skit. It's a different...
Then you know you're onto something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going to have to say thank you so much to all of you, especially Mutt, for coming in. It was wonderful to have you on the couch, and for details, to keep an eye on when Breaking Point will be released.
Yeah, we've got a promo page on Facebook. So it's Facebook/Breaking Point Video. So we're putting up more information each day, but when the actual day comes for the launch, that's when it'll say launching at 7 p.m. AEST BM time or whatever it is.
Be very prepared, be sitting down, be prepared to be shocked, and don't bring your mother.
And we're going to break the internet.
We're going to break the internet. And on that note, thank you for watching Creatives on the Couch. It's been wonderful to have you in, all of you, especially you, Mutt.